Hello, I hope that you are doing well. I'm alright. Actually, I had a very busy and interesting week. I met a lot of interesting people and I spent really good time. But still, I really missed you a lot because now I can't imagine my life without filming ASMR videos. But unfortunately this week I really couldn't film. But still, when I was going to sleep, I was reading your comments just to feel your presence. And I hope that it's kind of a mutual feeling. Today's video is going to be a special video with a phone calling. I hope you're gonna excuse me for this phone. It's going to be a special video because I'm gonna tell you about my little world. I will open the door to the world of cartoons. I think that there are things in life that are important and precious, no matter how old you are. Why cartoons? Because I don't believe that there is a single person who has never watched a cartoon, or that there is a person who doesn't like cartoons. There's definitely one cartoon that each of us has, and every time we see that cartoon on the TV, we don't change the channel. We keep on watching. And that's why I will talk about my favorite cartoons, because I'm a big, huge fan of cartoons. The first cartoon I'm gonna talk about is the cartoon I have watched for thousands and thousands of times, and even sometimes twice a day. It's a cartoon that is called Mulan. I really love and this cartoon because of this amazing lady. She was a big inspiration for me when I was a child, and I can say that she is still a big inspiration because she's independent, she's courageous, she's self-confident, and she doesn't want to be like the others. She is special. Really, if you haven't watched this cartoon, I absolutely recommend you to go and watch it. This is Mushu, the dragon here. It doesn't look like a big dragon, a real dragon, but still he's so funny. By the way, once I read on Wikipedia that this cartoon is based on a real story. Okay, the next cartoon I'm gonna show you is The Lion King. You know, very often when I ask men about their favorite cartoon, they say that it's The Lion King, and I feel like they have their own favorite, like the cartoons that men like, boys like, are a bit different from those that girls like. There are such girly cartoons like Cinderella, The Sleeping Beauty, but I love this one too. It's a very good cartoon, Hakuna Matata. And here is Simba. You know, when I was a child, I went to a zoo where I saw a real lion. I didn't even see, but I touched that lion. I was a bit afraid, but still now I have even a video. So it's a good memory for me. But in this cartoon, there's a moment when sometimes I cry. It's when Simba's father, Mufasa, dies. It's really very sad. But still, I would say that I would love my boyfriend to be also courageous and so manly as Simba at the end of the cartoon. Yeah, the real king of the jungles. Okay. What I have next? A very mysterious cartoon that tells a story of pure love between a princess and a poor guy. It's Aladdin. It's a very romantic cartoon. I think I have watched all the series of this cartoon. This is Yago. Very also one of the most incredible characters, the funniest. This is a book with the magic carpet, and it's still it's kind of a dream for me to fly on the magic carpet and to go to Agrabah. By the way, Agrabah is from the city Agra that is situated in India, and the castle of the cartoon, it looks like Taj Mahal. I would really love to have genie and to find a bottle, to rub it, and to ask the genie to send you millions of kisses from me, to bring you a lot of happiness. And the third dream, like the third wish, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be secret. By the way, Robbie Williams talks for the genie in the cartoon. The next cartoon is The Little Mermaid. This is Ariel, a dreamy girl that goes for her dreams. And I'm so happy that the cartoon has a happy end, because the story written by Anderson actually has a very sad ending. Voila, happy end. This is Ariel's father. And when I was a child, we used to use kind of scarves, and we're like, I don't know, we're taking the scarves and trying to make tails like Ariel has, and to become mermaids. This handsome guy is Flynn from the Tangled. It's a new cartoon, but really a funny one. And I think that this is the most romantic part in this cartoon, and maybe even in the history of cartoons, because I would love to have such a date, such a romantic date on a boat with those bright papers flying around. I think the dream of a lot of girls is to have such long, shiny hair. I think everyone recognizes this face, this expression. It's the famous cat from Shrek that talks with the voice of Antonio Banderas. My favorite Shrek was Fiona. You see, love is very important, and this is what very often cartoons teach us. Donkey is my favorite character in Shrek. Another cartoon for boys is The Brother Bear. When I was a child, I wanted to have a bear at home, to keep a bear. And I was telling my grandpa to buy me a bear, but he didn't. It's very, sometimes it's sad, but it's also a very romantic story of brotherhood, of friendship, and of course of love. This is the cartoon of Beauty and the Beast. The cartoon I would really love to go to, and to be Belle, and to meet a beast that will turn into a prince, a handsome prince. You see how love can change your life. It can make you become kinder to the others around you. That's what I say, the power of love. There are also 2 more cartoons I would love to show you. The first is The Sleeping Beauty. Also one of those cartoons that I adore. I especially love these 3 ladies, the fairies, but particularly Merryweather. And of course the prince, the courageous prince that is going to save the love of his life. And this is Maleficent. By the way, I haven't watched the movie about her with Angelina Jolie. Do you recognize this mouse? This is Gas from Cinderella. I just remember very well this moment when he gets something to eat and he meets Lucifer. the cat. And this is Jacques, the friend of Gas. He's so kind, so lovely. Where is Cinderella? Oh yes, this is the stepmother. Here she is. Beautiful and kind. And I told you about my 10 favorite cartoons. But there is a cartoon I have to say about. It's the cartoon of Tom and Jerry. Why? Because they don't speak, but at the same time they tell so many things. They are so funny, and every time I see Tom and Jerry, I can watch it. I adore this cartoon, but I'm more for Jerry. Really the funniest cartoons ever. I think making a cartoon is even more difficult than a movie, because very often cartoons, of course there are cartoons for like anime for adults, but there's cartoons that I like represented to you are for children, and like getting children engaged is much more difficult. What is more, those cartoons like Tom and Jerry, the Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, they are like animated cartoons. They are not made with the computer technologies. So it means that people really painted every expression of our favorite heroes, which is incredible, really incredible. So this is it. This is my 10 plus 1 list of favorite cartoons. There are also other cartoons, but I just wanted to make my list shorter. I hope that you enjoyed it. That's why I'm gonna leave you in this wonderland of cartoons, and I will go and watch one. Also, write in the comments if there are topics you would love me to talk about, something like 10 plus 1, like this kind of series. And I wish you a good day or a good night and a lot of happiness and positive emotions. My kisses to you.